Hi there, welcome back to a new video. Laurel and Hardy, memorabilia and Charlie Chaplin collectibles. In this video I have more paper items that I'd like to show. A lot of them are signed autograph items that are part of the autograph collection connected to Laurel and Hardy or Charlie Chaplin. So the first one I've got is this rare one, which is Priscilla Dean. And she was an American actress in silent films, born in 1896 and died 1987, and she was 91. She was very successful during the silent films. However, when sound came, Dean's career was not so great. Instead, doing low-budget films into the 1930s, but never regained the popularity she had earned in silent films. And you can see here clearly it's been signed in black, marker pen, which I worried a little bit because I was thinking of the age difference, but with black marker pens, that they were invented during the 1960s. So it's a possibility, yes, that she signed this, and I've compared it with many other examples of her autograph, and you can see that it's very much the same and handwriting style, and it flows quite nicely. Priscilla Dean was in Sleeping Wives, 1927, with Laurel and Hardy. So really, Priscilla Dean was more the main star of this film, and Laurel and Hardy was sort of supporting plays. They weren't quite the Laurel and Hardy team in this film. So, but the background story behind that film was Stan arrives to sell paint. Priscilla is married to an artist called Leon. Priscilla wants to win back her husband's affections as he's not showing much interest in his wife. Priscilla employs Stan to make love to her and to make Leon jealous, and Ollie has to wash and dress Stan and make him look presentable to fool Leon at a dinner party. And there's a chase near the end of the film. Ollie chases Stan out of the house with a rifle. This film it's before the days of the popular teaming of both Laurel and Hardy together, so it wasn't quite the Laurel and Hardy team, but nevertheless this was the main actress that was in that film that played with Laurel and Hardy, so you've got another connection there of another film star that acted with Laurel and Hardy, so it's nice to have an original signed piece there. The next one I have that's signed is Best Wishes Geraldine Chaplin, which is a really nice smaller photograph, clearly signed by Geraldine Chaplin. And this is a photo from Dr. Trivago, which is 1965, and which is a very, very famous film. I've not actually seen the film, but it's very famous for the times, and is obviously a younger pose of Geraldine Chaplin. So of course her mother, who was Una O'Neill, so she became an actor and appeared in many films, including Spanish and French films, and also in 1992 film playing Chaplin, who played in the film Chaplin as her grandmother, Hannah Chaplin. So she's been in many films, so it's nice to have another original autograph of Charlie Chaplin's daughter, Geraldine Chaplin. It's actually the second one I've got in the collection. And then just on from that, there is this one, which is another great autograph to have, which is Tommy Bond, or his actor's name Butch Bond. So he was born 1926, he died in 2005. He was an American actor, best known as child actor of Our Gang, Little Rascals. Hired at Howard Studios, he played Butch, the neighbourhood bully. Tommy was in Blockheads, so this is the connection with Laurel and Hardy with Tommy. So he was in Blockheads 1938, Tommy Bond with a football in that film, and he kicks the ball into Ollie basically as they're coming up the stairs, and then Ollie kicking his ball down the apartment stairs and leading to an argument with the kid's father, which is just a very brief background on that, but I'm sure every Laurel and Hardy fan knows what I'm talking about there, and all you have to do is find the clip on YouTube or on your DVD collection. But Tommy was a great character in that film, even though it was only for a brief moment in Blockheads, but it's still great, and it's great to have Tommy Bond's autograph. The next autograph I have, which is extremely rare, one to get hold of, which is this one. You're probably all looking at this and thinking and not too sure who this is at the moment, but this is Ferdinand Munir. He was an actor born in 1887. He died in 1945, and he was age 57. And you can see Ferdinand's Munir's autograph just on there in black. But what I would do is put it on my photographs page so you'll be able to see it more clearly. But it's been signed in fountain pen, and he's signed that Ferdinand Munir, which is Portland 1928. He signed it to Jenny, so it's a really, really nice piece. So what's the background behind this this chap? Well, basically he was in Babes in Toyland 1934, and he played Santa Claus. He was also in The Devil's Brother 1933 as the tavern patron. Very small part. He did many films throughout the 1930s and 40s, but the famous line in that, which he is as Santa Claus, and you got Stanley Dunham and Ollie D as their characters in the film, showing one of the toy soldiers built for Santa. So you've got the boss there, the toy maker. Isn't it wonderful? It does everything but talks. Santa, wonderful. Yes, but not what I ordered. Toy maker, what do you mean? Santa, I ordered 600 soldiers at 1 foot high. Toy maker, what? Toy maker, you took that order. What was it? To Stanley Dunham. I thought you said 100 soldiers at 6 foot high. And Santa laughing, you've got the order all wrong. I couldn't give those things to my children to play with. Continues laughing. Toymaker, put that back in the box and get out of here, you're through. To both Stan and Ollie, which is a very funny scene in the film. So again, there's another rare actor connected to Laurel and Hardy. And again, I'll put this on my photos page so everyone can see it in more detail. And then finally, I have this magazine, which is it's an American magazine, which is Charlie Chaplin. This is Life magazine, and this is called Hello Charlie. So this is 1972. So this is when he returned back to America for the Oscars, and for everyone to remember his lifetime achievement in motion picture arts. And if I can just turn the page, it's actually really fragile, even though it's 1972. It's obviously been well looked at over the years, but you can just see inside there pictures of Chaplin when he's returning to America. A very emotional moment for him, as he'd been exiled from America for many years, since 1952 when he was banned from the US. There's pictures there. So again, I'll put this on all in more detail on my Laurel and Hardy page, in photos as well, for everyone to see. So basically, he was forced to leave the United States, sadly, following an FBI investigation on communism and marriages to much younger women, which is probably the down point in his, which was the down point in his career. But nevertheless, he was still remembered and brought back to America in 1972 for the Oscars, and there he is at the front there with his final wife, Una O'Neill, of 8 children out of 11 children he had from his previous marriages. His first marriage that he had, his first child, didn't live very long, and then he had another 2 children with another marriage, Lita Gray Chaplin, and eventually he met Una O'Neill and had 8 children. But again, if you talk into the marriages of Laurel and Hardy or Charlie Chaplin, that could be another subject altogether, so it can be quite daunting and confusing, like when they married who. So this is a really nice old vintage magazine to have on Charlie Chaplin on his return to America for the awards. And then just finally, there's also this, which is another really nice Charlie Chaplin item, which is it's actually like a music box, but it does actually it doesn't actually wind up very well, but it does work at times. But nevertheless, it's still a great little figure of Charlie Chaplin. But I actually love the detail and that with the case that's all been broken in and piece of clothing stuck out the side. So it's quite good detail, and that's a typical Charlie Chaplin pose. So not all figures they do on Laurel and Hardy and Charlie Chaplin, they get the pose right, but that's a typical Charlie Chaplin pose, which is great to have part of the figure collection. So that's it for this video, and I hope everyone's enjoyed it. And great insight into more rare Laurel and Hardy, Charlie Chaplin autographs connected to them. So stay safe and happy collecting, everybody. Bye for now.